What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with some breaking Cleveland Guardians news for you guys. Now, before I get into the breaking news, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, become a member for exclusive perks. Really helps the channel out. Now, with that being said, let's get into this breaking news. Now, to preface this news, of course, you remember trade deadline came around. Guardians sold some pieces. Aaron Savale to Tampa. Ahmed Rosario, a.k.a. Bald Man, to the Dodgers for Noah Syndergaard, who, of course, we DFA'd a while back, a couple days ago. Just didn't really work out here. He's beyond repair, unfortunately. And I think a lot of it's up here, too. Yeah, that's tough, man. It's fun watching Thor. I never thought I'd see that. But yeah, unfortunately, Thor might be beyond repair. He's more washed than I anticipated. Yeah. That sucks. And then, of course, we traded Josh Bell for Khalil Watson, who has been phenomenal in the minors. Who did we get for Aaron Savale? We got Kyle Manzardo, the Rays' number 4 prospect. And from what I've heard, he's a stud. He's looking good. He just came back, about a week or so ago from his injury. So that's cool. He's been raking. Now, when those moves were made, Guardians fans, as you'd expect, were all doom and gloom. Some were pissed. Why did we do that? I thought we were contending. Well, Josh Bell kind of stunk here. Ahmed was hogging up the shortstop position. And Aaron Savale, his value was never going to be that high again. So the Guardians took advantage of the situation. They got rid of Josh Bell. They, of course, opened up the shortstop position by getting rid of Bald Man. And then they traded Savale. They got good value out of it, too. Now, of course, shortly after that happened, Josh Naylor got hurt, of course. So the Guardians went out and traded for Cole Calhoun, who has been solid. And then, a couple days later, they go out and they claim Ramon Laureano, and he's been good. Now, of course, the Guardians are coming off a series against the Twins where they took 2 out of 3, and I believe they are now 5 games back of first place. And, of course, a couple days ago, the Angels, who went all in at the deadline, pretty much put almost all their acquisitions on waivers. And I was joking around saying, yeah, watch the Guardians go out and claim Giolito just to troll us. Well, apparently, the Guardians are massive trolls because according to Jeff Passan on Twitter, and I quote, the Cleveland Guardians claimed right-handed starter Lucas Giolito and right-handed reliever Reynaldo Lopez on waivers from the Los Angeles Angels, sources tell ESPN. At first, I thought this was a fake tweet because who people on Twitter are. But no, it's real. Lucas Giolito is a Guardian. I never thought we'd see Thor in a Guardians uniform. I never, ever thought Giolito would be playing for my baseball team, considering at the beginning of the season, he was playing for a rival. Now he's playing for us. Now, granted, it's only going to be for a month, but I'll tell you one thing. It's going to be one hell of a month. And if you thought that was it, because according to Kylie McDaniel on Twitter, this is a legit source too. And I quote, the Guardians have also claimed left-handed pitcher Matt Moore from the Angels on waivers. So, we just claimed 3 players from the Angels. No big deal. What about the outfielders? Hunter Renfroe went to the Reds, as well as Harrison Bader, and Randall Grichuk did not get claimed. So, we went out and went pitcher shopping. Nice. So, if you're wondering, what does this do for the Guardians? Well, Giolito goes to the rotation. and Lopez and Moore most likely go to the bullpen. Now, they could make Raylo and Moore starters, especially knowing that, Allen, Williams, and Bybee's rookie limits are possibly coming up, especially Bybee and Allen. I think Gavin's still got a ways to go. But yeah, Bybee and Allen, I think they're getting pretty close to their innings limits. So yeah, we'll see what they do there. But it's going to be weird watching Giolito pitch for the Guardians. And I'm sure it's going to be weird for him too. Because as I mentioned, at the beginning of the season, he was on the White Sox. Now he's going to be coming here. Like, imagine being Giolito, going from a cancerous locker room in the White Sox, right? You go to the Angels, they were doing good, and now they stink. They put you on waivers. Now you come to play for us. How much you want to bet Giolito walks over to Jose and asks him about the fight? Oh, man. That's going to be weird. But I'm here for it. And you already know I'll be streaming Giolito's first start for the Guardians. And by the way, we don't play the White Sox again. So we won't see that. But we do play the Angels soon. In fact, I think Giolito's next start was going to be against us. So I wonder where we're going to put him in the rotation. Guess we'll have to wait and see. So, yeah, if I find out anything else, I'll be sure to make a video. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. The Guardians went out and got 3 more players off of waivers. And people actually thought the Guardians were just doing nothing. No, they did what's best for the organization at the deadline. They got rid of 3 pieces that didn't really work out. I mean, Savale, his value was never going to be higher. We had to get rid of Baldman. And Josh Bell had another year left on his deal, although he could have easily opted out. But yeah, we got some for him at least. And Clint Watson's a stud too. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. And I will see you all later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. Welcome to Cleveland, Giolito, Reynaldo Lopez, Matt Moore. Oh, and by the way, looking at their stats, yeah, Giolito hasn't been great this year, but we all know how good he can be. Reynaldo Lopez, obviously not great as a starter, but I think he could be decent as a reliever. Matt Moore, he's actually solid as a reliever. Another lefty out of the pen. I'll take it, right? But let me know what you guys think of these moves. And yeah, this is going to be a fun final month. Not to mention, rosters expand too. So we'll see if they bring up some guys from the minors. Maybe Manzardo. Wouldn't that be something? Valera? Yeah. That would be nice. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. And I'm out.